Hi, everyone. Welcome in. I just realized I forgot my notes over there. Be right back. Oh, it's a good thing I'm on a yoga ball tonight instead of a chair. I'll try not to bounce, I promise. So welcome. Please say hello. Let me know that you can see me and hear me. And yes, I still have my Christmas stuff up because I refuse to take it down. As you're coming on, hello, hi, wow, hi everybody, welcome. Can someone throw something in the chat? Let me know that you can hear me okay, everything's okay. I know I look a little different tonight. I think this, other than the impromptu Christmas Eve live that I did just to share a quick little message, I don't think I've worn my glasses on a live in almost 2 years. Okay, so tonight we're talking about that whole fake it till you make it. Hate it. I absolutely freaking hate that expression. Don't worry, I'll tell you why. Hi, Finn. If the camera's moving, Finn is sniffing around at something on the floor. I'm not totally sure what he's got. I'm a little nervous. He was introduced to catnip for Christmas. I've kept him clean for 2 years. But I guess it was time. Hi, Michelle. How are you? So he's just rolling around over here. Hi. He's always causing trouble. So fake it till you make it. This was a suggestion from a friend of mine. So thank you, Lindsay. I was giving her a reading and we got to talking about it and how we both hate that expression, fake it till you make it, because it's inauthentic. It absolutely makes me crazy when I hear that. Anytime there's mainstream media or if I'm talking with somebody, if it's a client, I gently redirect. Getting ahead of myself. But I don't like it because it's not real. It's not true. It's not right at all. And as I channeled, I didn't even do research on this other than the book I'm going to tell you about later. It was all completely channeled from my higher self. So this is going to be more of just me talking about what I think. I'm sure some channeled messages coming through. So, fake it till you make it. It's crap. Hi, Mom. It's inauthentic. And who wants that, right? In a society where we are constantly being told, oh, just be real, be your real self. Nobody likes anything that's fake. People see, right, like the really fake, I'm not talking about well done filled in eyebrows, but like the stamped on that go up to here, the eyelashes that come at you like tarantula legs. Like nobody wants that, right? You can see right through it. It's fake. It's like duck lips. It's just, it's not cute. Nobody likes it. So being fake is bad. Then why on earth would you want to fake something? Why would you want to fake it? It's disempowering. Take back your power. It's not okay. It's not okay ever to give up your power, but really, really not okay when we talk about faking something. So what does this saying really mean? What do people mean? Fake it till you make it is something that stems back to like the 70s. And really what it means is your mindset. Hi, Brandy. Is your mindset. What is the energy behind this old adage? It's your mindset. Your self-talk. What are you telling yourself? Is it positive? Are you saying, I can do this? I've got this. Spirit has my back. The universe wants me to succeed. Or are you being inauthentic and faking it and saying, yeah, that works? No, it doesn't. What you feed your mind is what will manifest in your reality. That's why your self-talk is so important. It's a conversation with the universe. It's your higher self. Ask, believe, receive. And as I have been typing that and putting it in posts and telling my clients and all of you beautiful souls, ask, believe, receive. It's more, I think I should probably change it to believe, ask, receive. Here's why. You have to believe first that you're worthy, that you deserve, because you do. No matter if you hear, no, I don't, who's saying that? It's not your words. It's somebody from somewhere. It's a parent, a teacher, a clergy, somebody, a jealous ex-best friend, somebody saying you can't do that, and it's not you. So figure out where that's coming from and let it go. You do deserve to be happy. You do deserve that dream job. You do deserve whatever it is you're trying to manifest. So believe that you are worthy because you are. Ask the universe for what you want. It's like I always say, putting in your order at a restaurant. You tell the universe what you want. You close the menu, you hand it back, and you trust that they're taking care of what it is you've ordered. And then receive. In order to receive, you have to get into flow with the universe. So trusting that the universe is bringing it to you. So be in flow, get into that receptive, feminine, yin energy. Allowing yourself to receive, letting it come in because you're worthy. Just keep saying, I am worthy, I am worthy, I am worthy, or whatever positive word in that bucket feels right for you. So maybe it should be believe, ask, receive. That feels so much better than just everything is awesome. What people say is, fake it till you make it. Even if you don't believe in yourself, act as if. It's like, okay, no, you have to believe in yourself. You have to believe that you are worthy and that you are a strong, powerful, conscious co-creator with the universe. Teamwork. So as you are creating this beautiful reality for yourself and believing that you are worthy of receiving it, you're allowing the universe to bring it in for you, and you don't have to fake anything because it's already true. It's the fake it till you make it is the act as if you are already a boss. If you want to climb the top of that ladder and you want to be a part of this whole thing, that whatever it is, if you want to be the vice president, if you want to be CEO, whatever it is, you want to own your own business. What they're really saying is visualize, set your intention, visualize. That's what Mike Dooley talks about. I can tell we're in Mercury retrograde shadow because blah, 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 blah. My words aren't coming out right. Officially January 14th, 15th. So we're a couple weeks out, which, like 10, 11 days, which means we're in the shadow period. I can tell. Anybody else feel me on that one? So as you are visualizing, this is what Mike Dooley talks about. He sits in his chair and he spends 5-10 minutes every morning visualizing and feeling that feeling of already having whatever he's trying to manifest in, right? Heart chakra, solar plexus, feel into it. See yourself in that corner office, see yourself with that nameplate, see your business cards, see the website that has your business title on it, whatever it is that you're trying to do. You're visualizing, you're projecting, you're seeing this so that you bring it into your reality. And that's the biology of belief as well. So Dr. Bruce Lipton, Lipton like the tea, He's a former medical school professor and a research scientist that partnered up with a bunch of other research scientists like 20 years ago and conducted a body of research, and they actually amended it. He published it in like 2010 and then, or 7, and then republished it 10 years later because there was even more research, even more proof and foundation to put behind his findings, their findings. And what they show is that our bodies, our physical cells, can be changed as we retrain our brain and the way that we think. So all the cells in the body are affected by our thoughts. Is that not the coolest thing? Okay, so I got a little science nerdy on you. Sorry, not sorry. But his book, Biology of Belief, if you're interested in that sort of stuff, it's pretty cerebral, brain stuff. But it's really interesting. So I'm going to give you a little synopsis. If it's not really your thing to read, I'll tell you. A direct quote from Dr. Lipton states, "It is my sincerest hope that everyone who reads the Biology of Belief recognizes that many of the beliefs that propel their lives are false and self-limiting." Faking is self-limiting. "You can take control of your life and set out on the road to health and happiness, and you can band together with others you meet on the road so that humanity can evolve to a new level of understanding and peace." Like, that's his intention behind the book and publishing the findings, and it's really fascinating. So I highly encourage you to look into it. And Deepak Chopra, for those of you who are familiar with Deepak Chopra, he's a very famous meditation teacher. He's started off in the science medical field and transitioned into, just by chance, he was asked to do some research and studies, and his story is fascinating as well. But he's been on Oprah, and he has created his entire brand on this sort of thinking. So when I saw that Deepak Chopra had read the book and did a little review of it, I'm like, oh yeah, this is real. So Deepak said, "I read The Biology of Belief when it first came out. It was a pioneering book that gave much needed scientific framework for the mind-body-spirit connection." I'm going to pause. So for many of us, we just inherently believe it, especially when we're really spiritual. It's like, yeah, of course there's a mind-body-spirit connection. But what does it really mean? And then for those who need a more tangible, or even just maybe not need, but prefer, or it just kind of backs it up a little bit in a tangible way, having this research prove, if you will, in our 3D world, what it means to have a mind-body-spirit connection. This body of research does that. Okay, back to Deepak. Bruce's insights and research created the basis of the epigenetic revolution that is now laying the foundation for a conscious-based understanding of biology. We are all indebted to him. So conscious-based reality, that's mind, body, soul, right? Consciousness. When you really feel into your body, and I posted this earlier, but I say it all the time, your body is a fantastic instrument in knowing whether something is right or not. So if you don't see yourself as intuitive, or if you're a little disconnected from your gifts, it's like going to the gym. You can't just bench press 500. You got to start with maybe 5-pound weights and then work your way up. So use your body as the barometer. If something just feels off, that's your body saying, something's not right. But if you're really excited about something, hi Jackie, if you're really excited about something and you're really energized and it feels good and you get the good butterflies and a little like, oh my gosh, this is so great, and spontaneously smiling, and you just feel elated, then that's your body saying, this is a good experience for me. That's your soul getting into your meat suit and saying, yes, that. Conversely, if you feel sick at the pit of your stomach, that's solar plexus, or if you get a really bad headache or pressure, or if you're clenching your jaw, like the headache would be third eye or crown, If your shoulders start meeting your ears and you just tense up and all the hair stands up on your body, or you get goosebumps and it just doesn't feel right, that's the negative side. Don't do that. So the reason that faking it doesn't work is because your mind, body, soul, that connection, the mind, body, soul, all know that it's not right. And therefore, it's rejected. That theory, that feeling, that thought, our brains can trick ourselves into thinking like, oh, well, everybody says it, and bombard you with messages. There's the marketing part of me. And it's not authentic. Your body's going to say, shut up, brain. That doesn't feel right. So if you want to know, am I really believing this because it's true, because it's right for me, or would this just be faking it? Check in with your body. See where you feel it in your body, and how do you feel it in your body? When you step into authenticity and you're truthful with yourself instead of faking it, you can change in order to create the life you desire. You can change your thoughts. Change your thoughts, change your life. So ask yourself, what is it that I need to change in order to be more authentic? Take back your power, and it all starts with a single thought or belief, if you will. Your thoughts hold power in manifesting your reality. I can't say it enough. It's absolutely true. Whatever you think is what you're going to see. So the thought that's usually out there is when you think about a red car, like, wow, I'd really like to have a red car. All of a sudden, you're going to start seeing every red car on the road. Are there more red cars on the road? Maybe. But you're consciously seeing them. Your attention has been called to red cars. And therefore, you're bringing them kind of like out of the woodwork into your reality. So what you focus on is what manifests. And if you focus on being fake and inauthentic, you're going to see it, but it's not going to manifest. And here's why. The universe knows. Your body knows. Your soul knows. People around you are going to see that fake, that false confidence. Like, yeah, I can be a boss. And it can even change your behavior. There are studies that show this. It can change your behavior and make you appear more aggressive. Also, people who I work with people like this, and I'm sure we all have met somebody like this somewhere along the line, where it's the false niceties. Because you can be nice all day long, but eventually something's going to trigger you and you're going to pop out of that persona. The mask is going to fall off. And people are going to see like, oh, that's really how he handles whatever, bad news, conflict, stress. That's really what she's thinking because the mask fell off. So people are going to see it. So when you're just acting, it's not authentic. It's not who you are. And therefore, people are going to see that. And they're going to label you as fake and untrustworthy. Is that really what you want? It's also going to lead to self-doubt because you internally know, this isn't me. This isn't real. This isn't what I'm really like. So listen to your heart. It knows the way, right? Why? What's directly connected to our heart chakra? What do I say all the time? Our soul. Our souls are directly connected to our heart chakras. So always follow your heart because it knows the way. Your heart is the most authentic part of you. Some belief systems, BS, right? Belief systems would have us think that following the heart is foolish because emotions, and we can let our guard down too easily and get caught up in something that's not right. That's not true. When you open your heart, You manifest from the heart. And when you open your heart, you're authentic. That's your real self. That's who you really are. And when we make decisions that are based in love and light and heart chakra, it's always a good idea. If somebody takes advantage of that and burns you, that has nothing to do with you. It has everything to do with them. Remain open. That will help you with your authenticity. Your words, I'm sorry, not your words, your thoughts. Well, yeah, words. But your thoughts, if you think it can happen, it will. And if you think it can't happen, it won't. Either way, you're right. So the power of your thoughts, whatever it is that you think, like, yes, I can do this. Yes, the universe has my back. Yes, everything is always working out for me. Even if it doesn't look like it on the surface, like, oh, I didn't get that job. What do you mean? That didn't work out for me. Yes, it did. Because there is something better. Maybe that job was going to get eliminated in 6 weeks, 6 months. Maybe it wasn't going to be what you thought it was. Maybe the interviewer was inauthentic. Maybe there was a hidden caveat that you would have missed. Maybe it's simply that there's something better that's going to pay you more, that's going to be more flexible, that's going to give you time with your family, whatever it is, more aligned with your purpose. So yeah, it really does work out for you. Believe that. If you think nothing ever works for me, I'm always going to be alone, I'm never going to be able to, whatever, insert negative thought here, then you're right. It won't. Because the power of your thoughts are that strong. By living authentically, stumbling and all, like I am over my words, by living authentically, you are shining your light for others to see. And God knows we need as much light in this world as we can possibly get. And by lighting that way for others, you're empowering them. It's that whole candle thing. A candle is not dimmed by lighting another candle. The room gets brighter, right? So it's a ripple effect. As you shine your light, it encourages others to shine theirs. It encourages others to shine theirs. It encourages others to shine theirs. So sends a ripple out. It's beautiful. Some ways that you can stop faking and step into authenticity. First of all, ground yourself. You can see like your legs as tree trunks and roots coming out of you have foot chakras. So when we talk about chakras, we talk about the main energy centers, the 7 energy centers, but you have palm chakras, you have shoulder, ear, foot, yoga ball. Hold on. Okay. Yoga ball, foot chakras, knee chakras, hip chakra. You have all kinds of like physical body chakras too. And you have chakras that go all the way around. So many. But on the bottom, I'm not going to show you my foot because I need a pedicure like really bad. So I'll show you my hand. But the same thing on the bottom of your foot, like right at the sole of your foot, S-O-L-E and S-O-U-L. They sound the same. Wonder why? The sole of your foot, there's a chakra. And you can rub a circle, like gently rub a circle to kind of activate it. Or you can simply intend that your foot chakras are opening, and the white light that's always running through you can run through all the way down through your crown, through your spine, down each leg and out your foot chakras, and go down into the earth as far as you feel safe, as far as you would like. I usually go down to the core because that's where I see Gaia, Mother Earth. And gently, like kind of sprouting roots and gripping. And a lot of times I'll feel myself, like my toes grip into the earth. So you can grip energetically, you can grip physically and ground yourself. You can walk outside barefoot. You can put your feet into an Epsom salt foot bath. Whatever feels right for you. Ground yourself. Breathe. Breathing is also very grounding. Sitting on a yoga ball is not grounding. I won't do this in future lives. I'm so sorry. Hi, Cindy. I feel like I'm bouncing. And I am a little bit. But it's supposed to be really good for the core. I don't know. I find it distracting. So breathe. Breathe. And you can do breathing exercises. In for 4, out for 8. In for 4, hold 3, out 8. Whatever feels right for you. There's all kinds of meditations. You can probably find YouTube videos on it. Whatever feels right for you. Breathe. My dear friend Deneen does breath work, so I'm going to ask her, Deneen, if you watch this, my love, I'll be texting you later. I want to do a live. She's amenable so that we can talk about breath work and the benefits that it has on the physical body, but also mind and spirit. So mind, body, spirit. It's really great. I've taken a couple of her classes and they're just fabulous. Meditate, of course. Meditation, as I always say, meditation brings answers. That was channeled to me long ago, and I continue to send that message out. Meditation brings answers. And a lot of people have a hard time with meditation. So if you do not have to be like a Buddhist monk on a silent retreat. You do not have to sit in silence. I don't sit in silence when I meditate. I usually have some sort of either nature sounds like a babbling brook, light music, whether it's piano, strings. I have a whole meditation playlist on my iTunes that some has, like it always starts with Sarah McLachlan's version of the Prayer of St. Francis, Lord, make me an instrument of your peace, etc. It's how I start every meditation. By just connecting and grounding. Yes, piano music, absolutely. It's beautiful. And if sound pulls you out, it's not your thing, you can soften your gaze and look at a wall, a beautiful piece of art, a tree swaying, when the weather's nice, if there's a fountain, or even if it's like 40 degrees and chilly, you can sit in your car and watch a fountain. So like water, you can even turn on waterfall on YouTube or the Yule log. If you like the crackle of a fireplace, you can scry into a candle. Just something that's soft. You don't want to like stare into a bright light. It's going to hurt your face, do damage to your eyes and be really bad. So you could do that. You can listen to a guided meditation if it feels right for you. There's one guided meditation that I can do. And I usually fall asleep during it. So I always make sure that I'm in bed when I listen to it and I'm not like driving. I'm sure that there are others that I could probably do, but I have to consciously follow them and they're usually soul activating. So this particular one is just, it's intention and it's all about like, it's okay if you fall asleep because that's what this meditation is designed for, is to put your ego and your body and your brain to sleep so that your soul can do the cleansing and do the work. And I always feel so much better when it's done. I don't think it's available anymore because it was Deneen Virtue and we all know she went off the deep end. So, but that's a really lovely meditation. I don't know if you can find it anymore. But I'm very fortunate to have it because it's great. So, there's not one way to meditate ever. And you can do it for 5 minutes. You can do it for 50 minutes, whatever feels right for you. Just meditate and pay attention. Even dream journals. If you wake up in the middle of the night or first thing in the morning, you're like, I don't remember anything but like a dog with brown spots. Write it down because it might make sense later. So meditation brings answers. Do things that make you happy. Dance in the kitchen while you're doing dishes or cooking. Maybe cooking makes you happy. Maybe just dancing makes you happy. Painting, writing, reading, watching your kids or grandkids play on the playground. Whatever it is, do something that makes you happy. It'll connect you to your heart chakra. etc. Reiki and chakra alignment. Hi. Happy to help. Or, you know, whoever. If you're your own Reiki practitioner, if you know Reiki, just connect to yourself. Give yourself a treatment. Tarot and Oracle cards, same thing. Hi, happy to help. But you can do it. You can do, hold on. Oh my God, you guys, hold on. I have to show you this. So I was doing some of the year ahead reading. So if you're still interested, you can do year ahead anytime. Now's just a great time because it's the beginning of the year, but you can do it at your birthday. You can do it in June. It doesn't matter. I got Golden Girls Tarot. It's so great. This was a Christmas gift from my kid. Queen of Pentacles. It's Blanche. I love it so much. It's so great. And each of the girls is a suit, and they're in the major arcana, and it's fabulous. So anyway, I'm just going to pull an oracle deck. If anybody wants a card, let me know. Hi, Teresa. So you don't have to know anything. Just have pure intention that for the highest and greatest good, take an oracle deck that calls to you, and you can do a 1-card daily draw. You can shuffle the deck. You can split it like I just did. I knock on it because that clears the energy. I was using it during the recorded readings for people, so I want to make sure it was clear. The full moon in Sagittarius, see the bigger picture. Very Jupiter energy. Jupiter's in Pisces right now. It's an interesting mix. Jupiter is one of Pisces rulers, along with Neptune is the sun sign ruler, I guess we'll just say. And then Jupiter is it's a planetary energy. Jupiter is expansive and lucky and happy and big picture. So the full moon in Sag occurs 6 months after. So probably, what's the opposite sign? Gemini. So sometime late April, early May. No, sorry, that's Taurus. Late May, early June. So if you're looking at timing, something like that. Of course, you can read the guidebook, but it's all about seeing the bigger picture. So you can just take that. So there you go, everybody. See the bigger picture. So you could do that. You don't have to be an experienced reader. We all start somewhere. So just have a good intention, pull a tarot card, pull an oracle card, do some research, ask me. I caution you on Google because, as we all know, anybody can post anything on the internet. So, just go with what feels right, or majority rules kind of a thing. You can do some automatic writing, journaling, talk therapy, whether it's with a counselor or I offer spiritual counseling, so we can talk about it. And it usually always involves somebody coming through some sort of mediumship or Reiki or tarot or yes to all of the above. You can volunteer. That's very authentic because you're giving of yourself, you're giving of your time and your resources. You can volunteer or make donations because, again, it drops you into that heart chakra. Swim, exercise, yoga, all also good for grounding because it's moving your body in some way. Crystals, of course. Love my crystals. So crystals can help you to ground, center, see the big picture. Like amethyst is really great. Clear quartz, of course, helps you see clearly in any situation. Black tourmaline gets rid of negativity, so it gets rid of that fake energy. So bottom line is, fake it till you make it is crap. It just is. It's inauthentic. It's yucky. Nobody likes things that are fake. So remain authentic. And there's a difference between faking it and being inauthentic versus visualizing and believing that you're worthy of receiving that which you desire. Make sense? that's it. That's my little talk about, it's my little TED talk. Don't be fake. Nobody likes it. Be real. Okay, thanks. Bye. That's it. Does anybody have any thoughts, any questions? If you're watching the replay, feel free to pop them in the chat or message me. Happy to do that. I know I had some people that said, well, the time difference, it's like 2 a.m. or it's 2 p.m. and I'm at work. So always, if you're watching the replay, feel free. I have people do it all the time. Send me a message or pop in the chat. Thoughts, questions. This is a safe place. And since I know there's a delay, I'll talk a little bit about the energy that's going on. So we just had a new moon in Capricorn. How did that treat everybody? Because holy cow, that was a lot harder energy than I thought it was going to be. I was talking with a friend of mine who's also a light worker, and how she's like, man, I was trying to manifest under this new moon energy, but every time I tried to manifest something else came up for release. It's like, yeah, let that happen. Because even though new moons are great energy for manifesting, you can't manifest something if you're still making room for it, right? So it's okay. You don't have to only release at the full moon and only manifest at the new moon. Hi, Shauna. You can release anytime. I always say that. It's always a good time to let go, right? Let it go. It's just that the energy is a little more magnified. That's it. You can do it anytime you want. But let's see, it was just on Sunday. Yeah, it was on the 2nd. So we're still a little bit in that energy. And of course, as the moon is waxing, is coming into the full, it's still a good time to make those manifestations known to the universe. So write down, because it's the beginning of the year. So over the course of the next 6 months, what you want to see in your life, or the course of the next year. You can even start small and say, over the next month, I would like to manifest whatever it is. And Capricorn is the workhorse of the zodiac. They tend to be leaders. They like the top of the food chain. Every Capricorn I know is a workaholic. God love you, but you are. So it's like boss babe energy. You can make things happen. If you want a promotion, if you want a new job, if you want to start your own business, if you just want to level up your life in some way, great energy to use. And then we'll have a full moon in a couple of weeks in, let's see, will the sun have changed signs yet? No. So we'll have a full moon in a couple of weeks, and that's, again, great time to release, let it go. And even if you just say, hey, my intentions that I said a couple of weeks ago, I'm releasing any resistance, any blocks, any fear energy from having that come into my life. I release it. And then keep releasing until over the next couple of weeks after that, until the new moon. We have Mercury retrograde, the first of 4. Yeah, this is a year where we get 4 freaking Mercury retrogrades. It's all right. Mercury retrograde, like everything, has light and shadow. So yeah, it comes with the energy of miscommunication, technology, travel, interruptions, stuff, right? Because Mercury is the messenger planet. So anything to do with words, whether it's speaking, texting, emailing, whatever it might be. But it's also a really great time. This is the light side. Reevaluate what's working, what isn't working, reflect. Like sometimes it's a do-over. So Mercury retrograde has the reputation of people from the past coming back, whether it's childhood friends, ex-partners, whether it's business or love interests, something coming back. And the reason that anything might come back is because, hi, Ann. The reason that things might come back is because maybe there's still more lesson to be learned. Maybe there's still just more release to be done. You might see stuff about the universe. I'm going to fall with my yoga ball again. You might see stuff about the universe testing you to see if you learned the lesson by bringing back your ex-boyfriend or girlfriend. I don't like that. Those people might come back, maybe on the light side of, hey, look, I really screwed up and I'm sorry. And I've been reflecting and I've worked on myself. And you know what? You were right. I don't listen enough. And I'm here and I'm going to show you that I can listen. And it's up to you whether you let that person back in your life in any capacity, or if you say, you know what, we're good. Just stay over there. I'm going to stay over here and we're all going to have a nice day. I mean, that's up to you. It's not, the universe doesn't test us. I should do a whole live on this one. The universe does not test us. Earth is a school, absolutely. And we have lessons here to learn. And it's not a test of, are you going to take him back? Even though he's a freaking liar? Okay. No, it's more of shining a light within ourselves of, have we learned our lesson about discernment? Have we learned about trust? Have we learned about, hi Sue, opening the heart chakra? That's what it is. All right, that's it. Next live. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing, kids. So we'll talk about that. Ugh. All right, Mercury retrograde. So that's like mid-January. And it only goes for 3 weeks, but we do, like right now we're starting the shadow period where Mercury is appearing to like kind of station before it goes backwards. And then we'll have after the 3 weeks of active retrograde, Mercury then stations before it goes forward again, or appears. You know, planets don't actually like reverse around the sun. It's just from our vantage point of Earth. So February, I think it's like January 15th to February 3rd, somewhere in there. So we'll be completely clear of it by mid-February. So it's not if you have to travel, if you have to sign contracts like a lease or buy a new car, or if you're moving, getting married, it's completely fine to do all that stuff during Mercury retrograde. The caution is, that caveat, is make sure that you read everything. So like if you're getting married, make sure that the venue has enough chairs, that you've dotted your I's and crossed your T's, sometimes literally and figuratively. Spell check will be your best friend, but it can't grammar check for you. So like I said earlier, sole of your foot versus your soul has a different spelling. So just proofreading, and give yourself grace and give grace to others, because it's going to hit the fan eventually in some way. So just be gentle with yourself, gentle with others. Mercury retrograde is not to be feared. It's a pain in the neck. It's a headache and a half, but it's not like, oh my God, hide. You might feel like it, but it's not that bad. It's okay. Take the time to reflect, reevaluate all the re's. Don't worry, I'll post about it. I'll give you guys lots of guidance and motivation. So one of the New Year's resolutions I had for the business was to, specifically on this page, was to be more active in the Light Seekers group. So if you're looking for a safe space with additional content, I do, I haven't done it daily yet. It's only the 4th. It's okay. I can still get on it. But let me know if you guys want to see over in the Light Seekers group, if you want to see daily cards, if you want to see weekly cards, what you want to see. I've revamped my website. I was kind of upset. Okay, I was a lot upset with my previous provider because they changed a term on me that I didn't appreciate, I didn't know about. And a bunch of my clients booked some great stuff through my website, and the provider wouldn't pay it out. So I had to like figure out what was going on. And they're like, oh yeah, we changed our terms and you're not adhering to our rules. And I was like, oh really? Well, we're done here. So I'm transitioning everything over to a new provider. So if you're not able to book a service with me, it's all transitioning over to Square. So on the page on Instagram and on Facebook, if you click book now, it'll take you right over to Square. And I'm still like kind of going through, I did a bunch of work last night before I literally passed out with my computer open. I've been doing a lot of revamping and making sure that the services are current and that the pricing's current and that my calendar and all the things. So if you see something and it won't let you book, or if you're trying to book a service and you can't quite figure out which one to use, we're in flux right now. So I appreciate your patience and your grace with me. So just let me know. Just send me a message. You can email me, Willow Tree Heals. It's not healing, it's Willow Tree Heals, HEALS, @gmail.com. You can message me through the page, through Facebook, Instagram. I do see that stuff. You can post in the group. If you're not a member of the group and would like to be, just let me know. You can send me a message here and I can invite you, or you can go over to the group, the Willow Tree Healing group, and request, just knock the door. I'll let you in. It's totally free. There's no extra stuff that you have to do. It's just to keep trolls out. I don't want it to be a public group. I want it to be safe, and I want you guys to be able to feel like you can ask woo-woo questions without getting a bunch of flack like, oh my God, that is, to me, it's like, I get it. I don't get it all the time, but every once in a while I'll get pushback from somebody just like, oh, well, that's, that's voodoo or that's devil worship or whatever. I'm like, listen, no, it's not. That is totally different than what I do. Totally different. But that's fear-based. That's fear-based religion. And it makes me crazy. It's like, no. So if it's to protect you guys, it's to protect the group, it's to protect me, my business. I get enough having a public page, let alone my group. So just let me know. I'll let you in, and let me know what you guys want to see over there. Happy to do whatever you guys want, answer questions, whatever you need. So if nobody has anything else that they have questions about, or if they want to talk about, then I will end it here. Again, if you're watching the replay, hi, send me love. And feel free to message me if you have any questions. So otherwise, I will see you next week. Take care.